Okay, having a negative thought and allowing that negative thought to overpower the positive thoughts that we have in our mind is we really allowing the negative thoughts to win a battle. The battle is won by the negative thoughts if you do not stop those negative thoughts. If you don't replace those negative thoughts with something positive, then those negative thoughts is gonna win. And you're always gonna be in a cycle of losing people that you need in your life. You're gonna be in a cycle of thinking things that you don't supposed to be thinking or you shouldn't be thinking about a person, about a thing, about a place, about yourself. When we have a negative thought in our mind, we need to replace that thing with something good. That's why it's so important for us to follow something. Not only just believe that we're going to make it to this, wake up and not understand what we living for, where we going. We are born to worship something. If we're not worshiping God, we're not worshiping the light, we worshiping the dark. So to help those positive thoughts, don't be conformed by this world, but be renewed by the renewal of your mind. I know I just messed it up. Right? Allow God to renew you, restore you, and all those things. When you gotta have a negative thought, a positive thing will come. You'll be able to have something to replace it with. If you don't have nothing to replace a negative thought with, of course you're gonna go with that negative thing. That's what causes depression. That's what causes stress. That keeps you down in a place that we shouldn't be. Don't think that that's normal. It's not normal to have negative thoughts and always stay in that place, because we human. We're gonna have negative thoughts. Like, we just have to know how to replace those things. And if we don't know how to replace them, then it's going to be negative thoughts on top of negative thoughts and on top of negative thoughts. And then you're like, where do I go from here? I'm not worthy. You begin to not put yourself first. You begin to not look at the world as you should. You begin to not be grateful for the things that we should be grateful for in this life. Especially if we have kids. If we don't do it for nobody else, make sure that we do it for our kids, because our kids is watching us. And if they don't see nothing, they see how you move. If they don't hear nothing, they seeing how you move. To just wake up and not know what you're living for. That was a messed up time in my life. Not knowing what I'm doing it for. Like, oh, what am I on this earth to do? Like, just waking up and taking care of kids and going to work. It has to be more to life. It's most definitely more to life. I speak a lot on kids because I have them. So if you have kids, your purpose is not just something that you should be going hard for yourself for. It's for other people, most definitely for your kids. So you can leave a legacy behind. So you can leave that generational wealth. So you can leave that you can break that generational curse so your kids don't have to go through the same thing that you had to go through. If you didn't get anything from this video, know that the negative thoughts in your mind should not win the battle. Replace it with positive things. Replace it with positive thoughts. Replace it with positive things about yourself. Feed yourself. If you're a believer like me, get in that word. If you don't know where to start, sit in that word. Sit with the Bible. Bible right open. Like, what do I do? What do I start? What do I say? What do I read? What do I, and wait. Okay, go put it up. And God will show you the way. He will show you the way. He most definitely will replace those negative thoughts with something good. But you got to have his word. You got to know his word. And it's really not even always about knowing his word, because God is God. Like, he can do all things, right? We can be in a place that we don't even know where to go, and then we can hear a Bible verse. And it's like, where did I get that from? And then when you decide to read the word, or that's when you will know that God is real, that he's inside of us. And he's more powerful than anything on this earth, because he created it all. He created us all. You understand? So, yeah, that's it, y'all. So, make sure you stay at peace. You spread some love. Don't forget to pray. And praying is just a conversation with God. Love on them babies, y'all. Peace.